Hello guys, how are you?
Hi, good. Hello, I'm fine. What about you?
I'm great too. So today in my English classes, we talked about failure moments in our life, and I'm curious about your failure moments in your life. So could you share it with me?
Yes, of course, because it's an important topic, and so our podcast is sharing personal experience, how failure shaped us. So, in my opinion, failure is often seen as a negative experience, but it can be valuable learning opportunity that shapes us as individuals. So, we're starting our podcast. I am Aruzhan Tuleshova.
I'm Amina Omirbek.
And Arailym Seraliyeva. Today we would like to share our moments of failure in our lives. So what's your failure moment?
So basically, at that time, I was trying to apply to different inner scholarships of universities. It was in case I can't make it in the UNT exam, and I heard about the SPT Olympiad, and I was really excited about it. And in the first tour, the first attempt was really confusing because the site didn't work, and but then I finally passed the first tour, and I was really happy. But then I don't know how, but I found myself in the list that says that I must attempt in the second tour in Almaty when I was from Taldykurgan. And I arrived here to attempt to pass this exam, to pass this Olympiad. It was very pity, and it was terrible feeling, when you didn't pass this Olympiad. And unfortunately, I didn't gain the whole scholarship, so I was really upset. But now, as you can see, I am here. I am very glad that I could pass the UNT exam and try to apply here.
Wow, that is a wonderful story. You found your place. It's like a destiny.
Yes, by the way, when did it happen?
So it happened last year when I was in the 11th grade.
Oh, we got it. What about things that you have learned from it?
So initially I tried to apply for an inner scholarships at university, but that was unsuccessful. But later I succeeded in applying the governmental scholarship. So I guess that the conclusion might be to be determined, to be resilient in your goals, and nothing is impossible.
Yes, I agree with you. These are important qualities. As for me, my failure manifested itself when I auditioned for a professional dance group, but didn't pass. It all started when I saw an announcement on Instagram about recruiting members to the group. That was really popular group, and I was very happy because I wanted to join them for a very long time. And I also really liked their dance teacher. I started to prepare and learn one difficult dance. At some moments I even created movements by myself and was sure that I would pass the way I showed the dance to others, and they said that with such a dance I would definitely pass. They all liked it because I was really how to say, charismatic during this dance. However, when the long-awaited casting came, I got overexcited and made a mistake in one moment. I felt really sad because I prepared for a really long time. Then the rest of the moments were done well, but because of the mistake, everything wasn't so good how I prepared before that. Then after viewing all the participants, they began to announce the past ones. When the penultimate contestant was announced, I was still hoping, but the last one wasn't my name. I was very upset and didn't dance for about a month after that. I almost cried during announcements. So that's the story.
Oh, that's so sad.
Do you think that was the only reason why you didn't pass?
I think that was the main reason, but there were also problems with my confidence because I wasn't really sure that the dance teacher would like my skills. In addition, I injured my neck before casting due to hard working some workouts.
Does your neck hurt anymore?
I'm fine now. From this story, I learned that I have to work hard, but not overdo it, because I need to take care of myself too.
Yeah.
Also, I realized that I need to highlight all my shortcomings and work on them first, because our disadvantages should be on the first place.
Yes, you're so right.
What's about your story, Aray?
So, talking about me, I would like to talk about my preparation for IELTS exam in 2021. So, the main reason why I think it's a failure moment, I went to IELTS preparation center because my main problem was writing section. And as I predicted, almost all of my IELTS trial exams were around 4.0, and the maximum score, I guess, was 5.0. And after a lot of such low results, I doubted myself. I was depressed, wondering if I should take this test at all, since a lot of money was already spent on the center, and also I had to spend a lot of money to pass the test. And the doubt that there could be a low score and that I would waste my mother's money killed me from inside, and I didn't want this money and the effort was in vain. And my mom supported me at that moment and said like everything would be fine and nothing wrong if you have less points. And finally on 28th of August I passed this test, and since I took it in a writing form, I had to wait for this painful 2 weeks. And school started, and 11th grade has come, and finally my results came. The results came in algebra class, and I saw the results of 6.5 points, and the writing section was 6.5 points. I was so happy that I screamed with happiness in algebra class. And the main lesson I learned is that you should never give up and you should always try to do something to achieve your goals. It may end well or bad, but you still need to try.
Wow, yes, you're really strong, because I think that it's really difficult to pass IELTS exam, and despite these difficulties, you could do it. So I want to congratulate you, even though it's late.
Yeah, I congratulate you too. Also, I wanted to say that your mother's so good because she supported you. She said that she doesn't care about your points. She just cares about you.
So,
Thank you.
amazing.
Girls, all in all, what's your opinion about unlucky moments in our lives?
So, in my opinion, it's really good how failure didn't make us stop, and how it shaped us in a strong way, and that we didn't break in our halfway, you know?
Yes, I know. Failure in our lives, in my opinion, are inevitable and play a significant role in our personal growth and development. While they may initially feel disheartening, it is important to recognize that failure is not a definitive outcome, but rather a temporary setback or a learning opportunity.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I'm really glad that we think in the same way. And so I think that the person should not be deferred by the initial setback, you know, and preserved in their efforts to secure funding. So, and these situations, this failure, these difficulties, this demonstrates the resilience and determination in ourselves, which are valuable traits, I think, in achieving our goals.
Yes, I agree with you guys. Failure is such a topic that no one wants to talk about. However, in my opinion, everyone should include it in their introduction, maybe. Introducing themselves. Overall, failure helps shape character and deliver wisdom from the experience it provides.
Yes, I'm totally agree with you. I also think that firstly, failure is connected with learning and growth. Failure moments often provide valuable lessons that can contribute to personal and professional growth. They allow us to identify our weaknesses, reevaluate our strategies, and learn from our mistakes. Each failure provides an opportunity to gain knowledge, improve skills, and develop resilience. Also, I think that it's connected with motivation and determination. Failure moments can serve as a powerful motivator. They ignite a sense of determination and they drive to persevere, pushing us to work harder, be more innovative, and approach challenge from different angles. So, what you also can say about failure moments, like does it happen often in your lives?
Well, basically, I think that these moments can be very difficult or challenging experiences, but they also offer unique opportunities for our growth and learning. And also by reflecting on our failures, we can identify areas for improvement, and develop our new strategies for success. For example, because failure moments can help us build this resilience and develop a growth mindset. And it can be very valuable assets in both personal or maybe professional context, as you may think. And ultimately, it's important to approach failure with positive attitude, as we do, because it's also a learning part, and it's obviously necessary for our process for our growth.
Yes, I agree. I got your point of view. What about your failure moments? Do they happen often or no? Like,
I think regularly, often, because maybe it also depends on person.
yeah. What about you, Aray?
So I also have regularly, as Aruzhan said. It may start from not getting feedback from teachers.
Yes.
And maybe some big failures. However, I try to forget about them.
In some important situations, I'm really lucky, but when it comes to some not that important situations, but usual situations, I'm really unlucky. Like I can hit someone's head in the bus.
Yes.
It's what I'm talking about. You know the Swiss law, when you need something, it doesn't happen, and when you don't expect this, it's hits you in a difficult way, hard way.
Yes. What I wanted to say that it's also I think that it's connected with embracing risk. Failure moments teach us the importance of taking risks. By stepping out of our comfort zones and embracing challenges, we open ourselves up to new opportunities and experiences. Failure shouldn't deter us from pursuing our aspirations. Instead, it should encourage us to be bold and resilient in the face of adversity. Do you agree with me? How you can
Yeah, obviously, because every situation in your life isn't for every situation, and every moment in your life is done to make you stronger, I think.
Yes.
To shape you in some way, and you choose in what way you get this lesson.
Yes, by getting failures, we get also experiments, and I think life consists of experiments.
Yes.
So we should have also good and bad experiments in our life to make us
stronger,
I guess.
Yes. By the way, we failed several times while doing this podcast,
Yeah.
While recording, because we had some funny moments, because we saw each other's faces and started to laugh.
Yes.
I think
that's one kind of failure.
Yes, unlucky moment. What about some advices, some tips that you can talk about to lead with failure moments?
So I guess not took the failure personally, because it's really hard when you think about it in a sad way, in a terrible way. So don't be so harsh for yourself.
Yes.
And take the lesson, take the improvements for your next future.
And my advice for you guys would be never be ashamed of sharing your experience of bad failures. I had a lot of people near with me, they don't tell their failures, and I felt like myself failure, and I shouldn't how to say.
Yes, you shouldn't be so ashamed of this.
Yes, I'm totally agree with you both. I think that first of all we should take mistakes as something positive and not negative, because it's our mistake, and in the earth everyone does mistake.
Yeah, everyone.
That's really a wise phrase, because I agree with it. We should understand where was mistake and then destroy it.
Yep,
So it's
yes.
our opportunity to understand.
On the contrary, I agree with you, Aray. I think that you are doing right, because you need to be open to new experience,
Yeah.
open-minded.
Yes. So in conclusion, failure moments should be viewed as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. They provide valuable lessons, fuel personal growth, and shape our character. By embracing failure and using it as a catalyst for improvement, we can transform setbacks into opportunities and ultimately achieve greater success in our lives. So,
We got your thoughts, Amina.
thank you.
Yes, we understood.
I think we came to the conclusion of the last one.
Yeah, so we came to the end of our podcast, to the main idea of our podcast.
So we hope that it was interesting for you guys and you learned a lot about us, about our failures.
So we wish you luck day, all the best, lucky day, and
Bye everyone, let your failures only harden you and not upset you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
bye.